Hello and welcome to episode 135, I think. I don't know. We haven't been here in a month of Tifosi Time. My name's Chris. We got Dan here. Say hi.
Hello.
And Pietro.
Hi.
Got the over the top view with him today.
Yeah, I like that.
Frank is in. I don't know. He's not here. He's not committed. Um, like I said, we haven't talked. Well, how long has it been, Dan? Like 5 weeks?
It feels like a long time, but I don't know. There was actually stuff that happened, so I figure we get on here.
Yeah. A
A
lot
lot of
of
movement.
transfers, rumors.
Preseason started.
Yeah. Where do you guys want to start? Do you want to start with Juventus? Because, like,
No,
Bonucci's going to be gone?
If we start Juventus, you guys are going to talk about
Not
Juventus the whole
much
time.
to say.
You don't have a lot to say?
Hey, what do you have to say? We didn't buy nobody.
Yeah, but Bonucci's going to be gone.
Try to sell people.
Yeah. Allegri's staying. Giuntoli looks like he kind of knows what he's doing.
I mean,
We got him. He actually came. That was your big get, Giuntoli.
yeah, I know. He look like he's not someone just to talk. You know, I mean, he tried to do something. The man,
Listen,
I think it's just to try to save on salary. Uh, you know,
yeah.
to drop the big salary.
You're right, though. They haven't gotten anyone, but
That's what right now they can do, and then get rid of some people down on the roster. Don't think it's just there is a you know they try to get as how much they can. Whether Bonucci want to stay still in Juventus.
yeah.
Yeah,
But you're right. They didn't get any players, but they did get Giuntoli. We hear Bonucci's out. McKenny's on the fringe. Um,
Zakaria.
Zacharias, hopefully they're going to get rid of him because he's not in their plans.
You see,
Arthur's in Fiorentina.
what I understand about this Juventus stuff about this talking June to things like they want to get rid of Cambiaso. Cambiaso should be starting there.
I did read that. I
I
read
don't.
that today.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it either.
And lots of time they're talking about to give away Rovella. Come on.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What percentage do you give Fiorentina exercising the buy option on Arthur?
What's the total?
No, I say Arthur.
So it's $20 million or something like that.
Zero.
If it's a salad. At the meantime, the price is trappy.
I know, but I'm saying
20 million. It's something. Oh, it could be even they play a good season. No, you never know.
they're
Yeah,
not. There's no chance of them picking that up.
But you see,
Uh,
Fiorentina tried to sell, I think,
Amrabat.
Amarat,
Yeah.
and they want Arthur to
You
make
can't replace Amrabat with Arthur. You're not going to be a good. As good
He
as
doesn't run as much. You can't do that.
Fiorentina. I think Castrovilli didn't sign yet.
Yeah.
But
Sticking with Fiorentina really quick, I think they're getting rid of Tudor. I'm not Tudor. Who's the Brazilian?
Igor.
Igor. And
They
then
Who they give to?
Brighton.
Brighton
It's not official yet.
in
Huh?
England. England.
Yeah.
Lately, I didn't like him that much.
That's Deserby coaches over
When
there.
talk about Juventus to get lately the last 2 3 months is he's no good.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of him either. But I think that's all Fiorentina has done. I don't know why we went to them, but
Because you're all over the place.
I know. Juventus. Vlahovic, he's probably going to stay, you would think, right?
Yeah, but Juventus is ridiculous, guys.
Well,
Still, Vlahovic is you don't even know if he stay.
yeah.
He's still is injured. Pogba is still don't play with the player.
He said,
I like the last thing he say we
A
have to
month.
wait 1 month.
yeah.
It's been 1 year, 2 years he's played 1 month, 1 month. It's
Let me
true.
ask you, are you going to be pissed if Vlahovic leaves and the replacement is Lukaku.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna care for that.
You're in favor of that?
Yeah, because Vlahovic potentially is a good player, but if he play with the enthusiasm the last year, plus I don't think Vlahovic like to play with what's his name with Allegri.
Well, I don't think anyone does besides Rabia.
I think I'm fine with it as long as I think if they're making that move, I think they're banking on Saudi Arabia in 2 years paying them some sort of money to take Lukaku. Because I don't think they want to operate as oh no, we spent 30 million on Lukaku,
What
now
are
we
you
can't get
talking?
rid of him.
No, Juventus is simple. Simple. Juventus, what Juventus think is, I get Lukaku. He will pay about 2 3 years for us. Good.
Yeah,
All right. And plus we have some money with you know Lukaku plus money for Vlahovic. You know. Eh, anyway, I think it's a good deal because
but I'm saying that
Vlahovic is potential still.
their thought process is probably, oh, they can maybe resell him to Saudi Arabia in a couple of years and make some
Yeah,
money on him.
Yeah, but you can't bank on that, dude.
I do. Saudi Arabia is a problem. I don't know what
no,
you're.
but Lukaku, he don't want to go to Saudi Arabia.
Right now, he doesn't.
Not right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years he
Now,
might want to.
now what's it? You know, to Pogba, they offered to diminish his salary or to go to Arabia.
Yeah.
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 But the
But that's
problem is Saudi Arabia stealing actually people in their prime, like a lot what they did with golf, Chris. Like all the good golfers.
Yeah. Did you see the last thing they offered 300 million
Yeah.
to PCG for
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Like
but also,
they can ruin European soccer.
also, did you hear on the article? I say Inter wants Mbappe too. They don't have a money. They don't have a 5 lira.
That's not
How
going
they
to
want
happen.
him up? I don't know.
He's going to go to Saudi Arabia for a year, and then he's going to go over Real Madrid.
Yeah, but Inter. How you think to get him up?
Yeah, but you have to understand, you can't believe everything you read. That means nothing.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous.
Everybody
They're for joy.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Inter has 1 milliard charged to debts.
Yeah.
How they can afford to Mbappe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Another thing is, I think it's they wrote for joke. I think the president of Inter, Zanghi, he asked Mbappe some loan
For a loan.
to make the deal.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that Saudi Arabia is going to be a bigger issue as it continues.
No, well, listen to what I tell you. Saudi Arabia lasts 1 year, 2 years. That's it.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, they get all the people from England, from Italy, the best all that they bring there. Come on, not great.
They have infinite.
And what?
money.
That's what it's also for the league, for the UEFA, for everybody, because actually, I think Agnelli was right. Agnelli was trying to make it the big team to make some money. To have 300, 400 million each one of them, so they could play. Like this, it's the petrodollar, the dollar. They get everybody. So they're the championship. They're not going to be worth nothing.
I want them to go away because you know what it's doing too, Dan? Is England has all this money and they overpay, and then these players don't work out, and Saudi Arabia is bailing them out, just giving them shitload of money, and it's like, oh,
I don't care about England's finances. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but it's just annoying. Italy can't do that.
Going back to Juventus, they really haven't done much. They re-signed.
No, wait a second.
What?
I think. Remember when they were talking about the salary cap?
Yeah.
Salary cap should be all over.
I agree with that. There should be
all over in the world, not just one country.
A universal salary cap. Yeah, I believe that should happen.
Yeah.
That's the only way it would be fair.
But that'll never happen.
No, because you see, in a way, take for example USA and football and everything when they do the pick, right?
The
Yeah.
draft. Yeah.
They give a chance to the small team to get someone good.
Yeah.
I mean, they to do the same thing. Otherwise, if you give a free hands to Saudi Arabia, the other team, what do they do?
Yeah.
But there's not. It's too big. Like, yeah, there's no solution for this. Like, you can't use that for a bunch of different leagues to have the same structure and rules. That'll never happen.
Well,
Why
think about
not?
it, Dan. Why would England agree to that?
Exactly. Why would England agree to that?
They have more money than anyone. Why would they agree to that? They don't give a shit.
So why would we want to even
No,
the playing field?
You don't know things. Even you think about the rights, Italy get less than 1 million. England get to 6.
Because their league isn't as good.
Yeah, but if you not give a chance to
No,
people,
but a lot of it has to do with, hey, they speak English. You know, the
it's
announcers
like
speak English. The
it's
players
like now you see England, Saudi Arabia, they go to Italy and they get everyone they want.
yeah,
And
that's
they
what I'm
do
saying.
it.
It's a problem.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
It's not going to go away.
Can we talk about Milan for a little bit?
Well, let's just finish on Juventus real quick. Like you said, they haven't really done much. They signed Milik? They re-signed Milik. You know, they signed Timothy Weah. That's their big signing.
Which is he's going to be used not correctly, so it's useless.
Well, but I think he's okay with that. Like, he wants to play on the wing. So,
Yeah, but
Weah.
No, where can play fullback?
Yeah.
great. He's not a
No,
fullback.
actually, they tried to get to this guy, Holm.
Home, yeah, from
They
Spezia.
can expect they won 50 million the other team.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you want Holm when Cambias is better than him.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm
make
what to
sense.
say. I don't understand. They create themselves a problem.
I think that the good thing coming out of Juventus is what you're hearing from all the young players, like the Winters having a really good camp. You know, the young defender, the other young midfielder, Yildiz. You know, all those guys are having good camps. But the problem is, like, they're not going to get their chance. They might get a chance, but not
Did
as
you
much
see
of a chance as you
Juventus
want.
has won to this guy Linders?
Who?
The Linders, he's a forward.
He's a
good
wing.
player.
He's a winger, right?
Yeah, Linders.
Who is it?
Yeah. I forget his name, but I know I read that today too.
Shoot, I was going to say something else about them. The other rumor for them is Kessie.
It's Lind.
I don't know. Kessie, I heard about that too.
Lindström. Jesper Lindström.
What team?
He plays Frankfurt.
Center forward.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
He used to play with Kostic.
Great.
But it's a good. No, but this guy's good. It's like it's a fest. Like it look like Del Piero.
Everyone's
A dream to score.
Everyone's got on YouTube.
Players on the way out.
Look at this guy.
All right. Okay.
Oh, and you know what? I tell you something else. The value is 35 million. I think that guy worth more than that.
Trust me, they'll pay more because they don't know what they're doing.
Well, once he gets to Juventus, his value will drop.
No, it's not true.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something, Christopher. With the Junto, if he's the guy we think it is, if he didn't play good 2-3 games, Allegri is going to be out.
I hope.
No, it's going because you see, you have to show some kind of game.
We'll see.
You don't have the foreign. You cannot play the good player. You cannot pay. You cannot have the good player. I mean, show some game.
I'm interested to see how it goes, but I have zero faith in them. Like when we pick our top 4 for next year, I'm not picking Juventus top 4.
No, I pick Juventus. I have faith. I have faith because believe it or not, this year look like we don't have no money, but look like we know what we're doing.
All right, we'll see.
No, because already they say already on the salary they save 60 million.
Okay.
Drop the big salary.
I think
Dan,
a lot
Dan,
still change.
Dan, do you know
But
what
the
he
team
said?
is the same.
Do you know what he said to me the other day? He goes, "No, we got a good shot at winning the title because we have no tournaments. We got nothing."
Yeah,
Just yeah, but like that's not Juventus. That's bull.
yeah. Juventus, what you used to say. I don't know if it's good for Juventus too, because Juventus used to play 3 games a week.
Yeah,
But when a team like Milan, Inter, Napoli, they had just 1 game a week. They say they can practice, they can do everything. I don't know if it's good for Juventus, to find themselves to wait to just 1 week, for
I
one
think
game.
it's good. I think the more rest you get, the more time you get to prepare is always helpful. So I think yes, I think they have a huge advantage versus the top teams this year. They
No,
should.
because you see, the first thing you have to do, if you have just the championship, to drop the roster to have 20
Yeah,
people.
he doesn't have to play
You
everyone.
don't need a lot of people, but 20 people they have to be good.
Mm.
yeah.
You have to turn behind the bench and say, "Oh, I can put this guy." You know,
I know. I can't wait till Regani starts.
All right, let's move off of them because there's still moves that could happen, but we have to wait and see. Once Mbappe moves, maybe PSG makes a huge move for Vlahovic and all the stuff, crumbles from there. Now
see,
let's talk
what do
about
you
Milan,
think?
Chris.
Oh, one question: what do you think is going to happen with Pogba?
Pogba, I think he's going to leave. I really think he's going to
I
Saudi
think he's going
Arabia.
to leave.
I thought he wanted to stay though. That's what I was reading.
See, you want to stay? What? They just told him you have to drop your salary.
Oh, they're like. I mean,
I
he can
think
get a
there's a
lot over
legit.
there.
I think there's a legit chance of him leaving.
Yes,
Good.
I don't understand. Oh, I saw him practice on the sand, running. I don't understand why he cannot play.
For a
It doesn't
month.
make sense either. You've been recovering for a year. How do you still not practice with the team? It doesn't make
Uh,
any sense.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Milan, right?
Yeah, because I actually like the moves that Milan made. Yeah, obviously they lost Tonali, which is a huge loss. They got over 64 million euro from him,
Yeah.
but they actually reinvested the money and plus some.
And
they
some.
bought about the 5 player.
Yeah, so they bought already. So they bought Pulisic, this Reinders guy, the guy from
The Dutch
Holland,
kid.
Loftus Cheeks, Okafor,
Okafor.
Romero, Sportiello, and they have this other guy that they're signing, that other forward, Chuk. I don't know how to pronounce his name,
Yeah.
but they're signing
Yeah,
him.
but they say with this formation, it could be even a policy is going to be on the bench.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have so many players.
Well, Musa too, right? Did you say him? They're gonna try to get him.
Who?
Who?
Musa, the American.
Oh, Yusuf.
Musa.
Yeah, possibly. But I'm saying the thing is, their shift is like they went all out attack. They realized like, hey, we can't score goals. We only had Giroud who could score goals, Leao every once in a while.
Yeah,
They have so many
yeah.
weapons now.
Oh, yeah, they have a lot of player, but at the same time, they say they have a problem with the defense. Their defense, they don't play well.
Well, they need a backup to Theo Hernandez. They have no backup for him.
Because tomorrow is not the one less than 2 years. Last
Tomori
year.
had a bad year last year. You're right. Yeah. So
He had a worse year.
he had a bad year. I consider that a bad year for him. He did not play
No,
good.
I didn't think they need the defense. They're looking for fullback, left fullback,
Yeah.
vice Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a problem, and
But the only thing is, I agree with you, Dan. I like what they're doing because all these players are young too, which is
Yeah, they're not
great.
like 4 years old.
and for now, we start with the first Papa, huh? Did you see Sportiello?
Portiello. Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. They played last night, Chris.
He did a good save, but
Sportiello made some good saves, and then he made the biggest blunder ever to let it go.
But
It's like, oh god,
he does that all the time.
it was
no,
bad.
but no.
It was bad.
No, he's a good player. It's but
He's a
Wait,
solid.
also, getting Romero for free from Lots is huge. That
Yeah.
kid's good.
Romero's been hyped up for years.
Still less.
He's only 18 years old.
He's good, dude.
But, I mean, if he gets a chance to play,
But that was my other thing. It's cool they're getting all these players and they're young. The only problem is it's a lot of changes. So you don't know how well it mix,
But I think, like, Pioli's, like, he's going crazy because he loves it. Like, he's like,
Yeah.
we can actually attack now because we have players who can do stuff.
They have a deep team for sure.
They're going to be. I think they're going to be really fun to watch, and I really like. I've never watched Loftus-Cheek because I don't watch English football. I watched him yesterday for 45 minutes. I thought he played really, really well.
But it's this guy. Maybe he played good this yesterday, but he's discontinued.
He's always hurt.
But he's strong. Like, he's a good player. If he can play, I think he's going to help them out a lot.
Hey, you see the last time they look like they took. We're going to have a Kessie. Probably.
Who?
What?
Kessie.
Kessie's going to Juventus, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. We said that.
Kessie. Juventus will do good.
Yeah. I think Milan's spending all that money that they sold plus more, and they're really going for it. So, like, I think they can make a push for all the tournaments they're in, because unless their defense doesn't hold up, but then they have Magnan to save them. Because Magnan saves.
Hey, you know what, Milan look like what it's doing because they got an all young player. It's the oldest one is Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, he's only 27. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, and then they lose Maldini, and you figure, oh man, they don't know what they're doing, and then they sign all these people. It's like, why would Maldini leave this when he had so much money to spend and all that? Like,
you're right. On paper, it looks like good moves. We'll see if it works. I hope it does.
Pulisic could be the biggest bust at all these.
Yeah,
Pulisic is
the most
very
expensive one.
And they spent the most money on him at all of them.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see when Romero takes Pulisic's spot.
I don't think Romero. I think is going to go. They're going to land to something.
No, I think he's going to stay on the roster.
I think he's good enough to play on a team.
Okay, so answer this. You'd rather have Junior Macias play or Romero?
Who?
Junior Macias or Romero?
Macias, no.
Who would you rather start?
I don't know.
To me, it's not even close.
But both of them, they're not titular.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, though, like, if you had to put a spot player in for a game here, a game there, who would you rather start, Romero or
you see, I would count tomorrow on Kozu. From Milan, I like Salzbaker.
See, I'd rather Salzbaker doesn't do anything special.
He's all right.
Oh, if you let him play the way with a little bit freedom, he's good.
He's too inconsistent though. His games he just disappears.
Yeah. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm enjoying the moves they're making, and I don't think they're done. So they're going to keep making the moves. If they could shore up the defense a little bit more, they've had a crazy offseason.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
It's a question mark, Milan. Could be good.
They could be great. They could suck.
Oh, they could be first. They could be seventh. I'm not saying they can. That they're automatically.
No, because the question they have right now, with all this player they got, it's who's going to run in the midfield to get the ball.
I think.
As attacking, they look like they're.
Krunic and Loftus-Cheek are going to win a lot of balls, and then Benacer does that too. Is Benacer still there? Right?
Yeah.
They have enough people to win the ball. They got a good team.
Oh.
They have Krunic, Loftus-Cheek, and Benacer.
Benacer is injured.
Okay, but when he comes back?
6 months from now.
Wait, he's out for 6 months?
Yeah.
What happened to him? Didn't he hurt his knee?
He's injured.
No, that sucks. They need a midfielder too, then.
Okay, now we go to the team that has no money but still buys people, Inter.
And still wants to buy Mbappe.
And still want to buy Mbappe. First of all, the number one on here, not that this is a meaningful one because I don't think he's going to play that much, but Quadrado going to Inter What is that about? How about no loyalty at all to Juventus?
Yeah, but this loyalty stuff, I can think a little bit because you see, Juventus they won him. Of course, I mean to go to Inter because he hate Inter.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Quadrato hate Inter.
Yeah.
But
fights.
what do you think as a player? Say he think it's still good. We win the championship. I
yeah, I
go
mean,
next.
he wants to stay in Italy. He wants to be on a good team. But this is a guy who fought Lukaku last season. Like,
I mean, he should have gone to Inter.
no, of
Yeah,
all
but-
teams.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Juventus kind of disrespected them a little bit.
Oh, you
Offer
have
him-
to let him free. But
Yeah.
if the way he was to think about the Inter and the way the things he win with Juventus, he should never go to Inter.
Yeah,
Never.
exactly.
But wasn't this the team that offered him $4 million over 2 years, same as that contract?
Oh,
But just-
2 million and a half. It's not a big deal.
No, I
Yeah,
know,
for
but
Inter,
previously.
yeah.
They
I mean,
offered the same contract together for 2
You
years.
think there wasn't other team that would have paid him like that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's think of it this way too. I mean, he's 35 years old. He's got Dumfries still on that side. He's got
He's not good.
Darmian still on that side ahead of him. Like, he's not going to play a lot. I mean, he can play the left side too, but if they get rid of Gosens, maybe he's the backup on the left side because DeMarco's starting over there on the left side. He's not going to play that much.
Gosens is going to leave.
Yeah, Gosens is going to Germany. But he gets 10 games.
Cup games.
It's going to be weird seeing him in an Inter jersey. That's all I want to say.
I don't think he's not good, so I don't care.
Oh,
Quadrato.
No, not anymore. I mean, he's past the
hey,
prime.
did you see the sketch? They show already Quadrato, Barella, and Lautaro with the.
What's
The
what?
what?
You know, they dive all the time. They always, who's going to be the coach? The coach, the someone swimming pool, Cagnotto.
It's a swimming instructor.
Yeah,
I like that. So speaking of Lautaro, he's the new captain, but they also signed Fratesi from Sassuolo for $25 million,
It's a
which
good move.
23-year-old midfielder is good. They signed a
Yeah, you see, I hope it will work well. But I think Frates is another Rovella, another Barella. The same position as a Dappion. Unless he can put one on the side, one another.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think, that they would play opposite sides. They signed a center back, Bisic, the German guy, Bisic,
Yeah.
for $7 million. You know, they got Thuram, son, center forward.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
If you think about Inter, it's a team of all people. You don't know if they repeat themselves like last year.
Yeah, that's true.
They all people. If you think Acerbi,
yeah.
people, they all.
Inter has a different strategy than all the other teams. They're going like, they don't care the age. They just want to keep up, you know?
Yeah.
But you saw what's his name, Bonucci. I mean, it's been we had to talk about him 3-4 years. You would have let him go, but these people are a certain age. They could drop right away.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
look at all the departures they had too, because they had a lot. They lost Onana, which is a huge loss, right?
The Vrij, Cherby, they all people.
DeVry, Skriniar they lost. They lost Brozovic, Dzeko. So they lost a bunch of players as well. They're going to sign a goalie, probably Summer, the old goalie, and probably a young goalie. But that's a huge question mark for them going into this season. If you don't have a goalie, you can't win.
Yeah.
Right now, they don't have a goalie. But I still think
This is the people that want to buy my pay.
He's not going to Inter.
No, listen. And for Summer, the goalie,
Yeah.
they want to. German wants 6 million, and they want to pay 4 million.
Yeah.
They don't.
How you pay my pay?
It's not happening.
They're splitting hairs on Summer, but then they want to spend $30 million, $300
I know,
million
you
on
know,
him.
I mean, the 2 million, you don't never go on it, right? 2 million, because usually if they want 6 million and you offer to 4 million, 5 million, you should have closed the deal. That's it, you know? What you know?
They're being cheap.
So really quickly, Pond is in chat. He says, "How happy should I be with the Onana signing for United?"
Listen,
He's good, but he makes some dumb plays too sometimes.
Onana, first of all, he's not as good with his feet as everyone thinks he is.
Yeah.
And there's plays where he's lackadaisical, but he does make some pretty insane saves. He's a good.
The best one is because of my man.
Yeah, he's not as good as Magnan. Magnan is better than him.
Yeah. But he's a good goalie.
No, he's an excellent goalie. It's just
You
53
But
million
you know
euro
what's
for him.
the best things they think of Hanana? It's because he go up and he can pass the ball.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they think.
Yeah, but if you watch the Champions League final, like we said this before, he played terrible with his feet. He had so many missed passes, and he didn't play well in that game.
But it should be an upgrade for Man U in goal for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But you also have to realize too, this guy doesn't get along with players sometimes. Like you gotta hope he's
Onana has a history.
he gets along with people.
Oh, no, he fight with Barella,
Everyone, yeah.
with Lukaku.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely not like a team player.
Yeah. But he's an upgrade.
So, but overall, I mean, they have a lot of question marks. Inter, they're gonna be interesting to watch. Really, they're gonna have huge expectations.
And then they lost Gagliardini.
They did lose Gardina.
You're an asshole.
Monza.
There are some people say he shouldn't stay there. He look good on the bench.
He's what a jerk. What did he ever do to you?
I bet you he plays good for Monza, by the way. I bet you he's decent for them.
If he stays healthy, yeah, he'll be decent.
Oh, he go for months ago.
Yeah, I bet you he plays decent for them.
Yeah, but at least he can play.
Yeah.
If they let him play.
Well, they lost for Bella, right? So
He's not replacing Ravel.
They lose a lot.
He could not play the ball like Ravel.
I know. It's a joke.
Really quickly, let's touch on Napoli because I don't know. I mean, they lost Kim, which is huge, right?
No, they got a friendly game today.
Yeah.
2 injured there already.
Who got hurt?
Mario Rui and somebody else.
That's
So they have a new coach, obviously. Their coach is Don Spalletti. They lost their center defender, who was the best defender in the league last year.
And the coach say we need some defenders.
They do. They do need defenders because they didn't have a lot of depth there. And they have signed basically a backup goalie they loaned out.
You see what I understand for Napoli? They had Odegaard. Why did they get rid of it?
They got money on him. They made money on Ostergaard.
Yeah, but since they saw Kim, he couldn't play.
I don't know that you want Ostergaard as your starting center back.
He's
I don't know that I wouldn't feel comfortable with starting him. But they are rumored to sign people. They're going to sign some people. But so far, it's been very, very quiet for them. But, they re-signed Di Lorenzo an extension. They're talking about an Osimhen extension to, probably raise his value even more. But it's been very quiet for them. I still expect them to be good.
Do you think it's too early to say? You think a repeat? That's too tough. You can't.
No, I mean, first of all, the coach is different. They're going to be a different team, regardless. Whether they're the same players or not, they're going to be different.
I'm surprised they're
What if the coach is saying the interview Garcia what he say, I want the team to be affamata. You know what that means? Angry, no? Affamata.
Mm-hmm.
So probably you're going to give food to these people.
What's wrong with him today?
Lazio hasn't really done much besides losing Milinkovic-Savic. They
Good.
did sign. They did sign an MLS midfielder or center forward. I mean,
Castellanos, right?
Castellanos from New York FC, which is interesting. They spent $15 million too. It's not like they spent a little bit. That's a lot of money for buying an MLS player. But again, this is a Champions League team that has now bought an MLS player as their big signing for the transfer window.
But they never make moves.
That's why I hate them in the Champions League, because they're just going to be out in the group stage. They're not going to.
Oh yeah, I don't think they're going to advance out of there.
Okay, and then we have.
And still they have the question mark Osman.
Oh well, Napoli does. We were talking about
because it's still they don't know if they sell or not.
I don't think Osman's going anywhere. By the way, I think he's staying.
He's going to sign
for this year. Yeah. And then you have Rome, who signed some free transfers. Actually, they got how do you say the guy's name? Our. Yeah, the guy that was rumored to go for millions and millions of dollars.
Rome has to do Christians.
Christensen they signed on loan. Indica they signed at center back, free transfer. They haven't lost a crazy amount of players. They're working on re-signing Dybala.
Well, that's the main thing. If Roma doesn't resign Dybala, it doesn't have nothing.
Yeah. I mean, their issue is Abraham's still hurt, so they need that center forward, Scamacca, maybe somebody else. So they're not done in the window.
I think Scamacca's going to end up going over there.
Yeah, but they say
to Rome. Yeah.
I think if they resign Dybala, the best one would be Morata.
That's what I was just about to say. The one I want to see there is Morata. I think
because Morata, they know each other, they're friends.
Yeah, I think that would be an awesome signing. But they want a lot of money for him, Atletico Madrid.
1 million.
That's a lot for a guy who's 31 years old.
Yeah.
So, but I would love to see.
That's what's old people.
Yeah, that's too much. I wouldn't spend that much for him.
I'm surprised no one took a stab at Dybala. His release clause is like $15 million or something.
No, but you see this. This is what you call will of the player.
Yeah.
You think Dybala, he didn't get some offer from Saudi Arabia?
Well, yeah. I'm talking about teams
you think if you want to make more money, he wouldn't push you to say, to Roma to say, all right, let's see, I play for 6 million altogether with the bonus. Now you wanted me to stay there, but to give me 50 million. You want to push,
Dybala thinks more, he's a deeper.
He wants to stay there.
Yeah, but I get it. But like, there was rumors teams like Chelsea want him. Like, I would go. They're going to pay you more.
You don't know if that's true. Like Chelsea's room.
Yeah, but you see, sometimes you have to understand one thing, and this is the case of Dybala. Dybala, they like him. Roma, they like him a lot. He took almost taught his place.
Exactly.
All the public love him.
Yeah.
So I say, why do I have to go someplace else? Even I make more money, and people maybe they don't like me.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think that means a lot to Dybala more than other players. He's like sensitive to that stuff.
Yeah, because he wants to feel important, and Mourinho make him feel important. The Roma make feel important.
Yeah, he's like a kid.
You think if he was a good situation with Juventus, he could not go back to Juventus. But they lost because even Juventus, some fans like him, and some fans they don't like him.
Because those fans are idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of teams that made some moves, but Atalanta made a couple moves and are continuing.
Another one, Pellegrini. He got an offer. He wants to stay to Roma.
Well, yeah, he's loyal.
Sometimes people think like this, and I'm honest now. Lukaku himself, they offer him 50 million in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, he's a dum-dum. I would.
Yeah, but how loyal is he though? Because remember his interviews where he said, For me in Italy, it's Inter only, and then he
No,
starts talking to Juventus. So that's bullshit. Don't give me loyalty with him.
Yeah, but there something must have went wrong. You know what I mean? Because it could be. They say he got us a little bit upset on the final
because he didn't start.
relationship that didn't start it. Yeah, he could be so.
But don't give me that shit about loyalty.
No,
And then you start talking to the rivals about.
There is no bandera no more. There's no loyalty no more.
Yeah, I know.
Especially with this time when the people pay.
Yeah.
Oh, Inter lost Brozovic too. I forgot about that one.
I said that. And I said Brozovic.
Yeah.
But then
Inter last year, he was good, but they sold Perisic, which was the best.
Yeah.
Remember the year below, before he was the best in Inter.
Yeah, but they didn't miss in there. DeMarco.
Yeah.
That's like Daddy's favorite player now.
I love DeMarco. I think he's awesome.
He has guts.
Let him take every free kick for me the rest of my life. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I love that guy. The other thing I want to mention, because that's pretty much all the transfers. Italy World Cup Women's. I don't know if you watched it last night at 1 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I saw the airline.
I watched this morning at 5:30 in the morning on replay. 1-0 win versus Argentina. From what I saw, they had the most of the play. And played decent, and then they had the sub come in, Girelli.
Yeah, but you see, Italy improve a lot, and the women team they improve a lot, and the coach look like he's evolving. You understand, like the old captain Saragama.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even call. He don't even call him. Now Girelli, which scored all the time, Juventus, he don't even start her. But he can she score.
So what you're saying is
that now he has some girl that play Argentina, 16 years old.
Yeah, 16-year-old started. Yeah.
So what you're saying is you want that guy to coach Juventus?
What do you mean?
The women's national team.
What he's saying is you don't have to pick the best players. You have to pick the right players.
You have to understand when someone is done, is done.
I get it.
Italy has a plan, and they know what they're doing. Like, it's different than Juventus. Like, I feel like Juventus changes every 3 weeks what they're doing. Like, they know, Girelli, you're going to play, but you're going to come off the bench, and you're going to have to take it. And if you don't want it, then don't come on the team,
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was a huge win because that was the first game of the group, and Argentina is not the easiest team to play against. So I'm excited. It was actually women's soccer has gotten pretty freaking good, man. it was entertaining.
I love watching the games.
It was entertaining.
I saw some. First of all, personally, think USA, which is the best one, is supposed to be the best one. I don't think it's that great this year.
Yeah, but
I didn't think they played well either.
They didn't, but you have to realize that Lavelle did not start, and she's one of their best players.
Who?
Rose Lavelle. She's legit. She's really good.
We're playing Vietnam. Vietnam's not a.
I get it, but she helps that team so much. Trust me. Watch when she starts.
Yeah, but one play doesn't make the team.
She helps a lot.
The guy. I watch a little bit U.S. team woman girl. Number 8, which is good, right? Este goes, yeah. Number 8.
I don't know.
It's looking like she play center defense.
Oh,
now,
Ertz?
If I was the other coach, I would have tried to put someone in front of her to try to beat her the ball.
Yeah.
She probably with the speed to beat her.
Just really quick, Poot in the chat said Lavelle is a beast. And then Pon said the team was much better with Lavelle on at the end of the game. I'm telling you, she makes a difference.
I don't know.
Well, they better hope she's healthy because they're not winning the World Cup with that team the way they played the first game.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams. But it was fun. I mean, I just wish it wasn't in the middle.
Oh, and the other game, did you see the highlight for Germany 6-0?
No.
Germany is the favorite.
Yeah, but the goal is sack from the. It's 4 or 5 goals is his fault.
Some of these countries don't have like real players. Like they're
4 or 5 goals is a goal of fault.
Pond in chat said England only beat Haiti by 1, and England's like 1 or 2 in the world.
No,
So
England be terrible.
yeah.
France tied their first game.
Hey, we have another things in Italy, no? We have right now, this girl Durante took the place of the titular. So
Wait.
that means the coach is not afraid.
Do you know who I like, Ba? Grosso on Juventus for Canada.
Canada.
She's good. She's only 22.
No, it's Canada. How come we don't play Italy?
Well, she's on Juventus.
She's
I
Canadian.
know.
She's
Of course
Canadian.
she's Italian.
But she's good.
She picked Canada.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you can catch those games, if you have insomnia, I recommend to put it on in the middle of the night.
It sucks. I hate that shit, man.
I really don't think Italy has one game that starts at a normal time for us to watch.
I'll tell you something. Italy, I cannot say it's the best, but you can play everybody.
Yeah, of course.
They improve a lot.
Yeah.
They improve a
Listen,
lot.
Italy isn't just Juventus for women's anymore. Like Rome had a great team this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like they actually have a legit.
Roma beat Juventus this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to go over.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
We might be on next week. We might not. Who knows?
I mean, yeah. If we have a preseason game,
If we have some news
to talk about,
no, don't forget. Now they start even defend the game.
yeah. Like Milan, was last night. Juventus will have a game this week.
When do we play Milan? 27?
I think Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah, the first game got canceled. Sucks.
Yeah, because Barcelona had the shits.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we might be on next week. We might not. Who knows? Thanks for listening. Everyone say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
See you.